Hello, welcome to LCS Tonight. I am indeed Freak. Azael's on the far side, but Pobelter, the man of the day. Pobelter, how you doing?
I'm all right. Okay.
It was a doozy today. Yeah.
It was a BG.
Yeah, it was a BG for sure.
Still in first, I'm pretty sure.
Still first.
So, I mean, still the best team in North America, still the best mid laner in North America, still the most handsome person on the LCS Tonight.
There you go. And like you said, the only reason they lost because you've been practicing for Silent Speedway all week.
Yeah.
That's definitely...
So guaranteed first place.
Yeah, I told my team we have to cancel scrims. I got to practice Silent Speedway. So I'm practicing really hard for this, even though we lost today. I think I
mean, you couldn't beat Golden Glow in Summoner's Rift, but you can beat him here, maybe.
Yeah, I heard he's the record setter for this.
He is the record setter. So it's time to get revenge, or he's going to beat you twice the same day.
I'm going to beat your record, Golden Glue. My Scion ulting is better.
Let's hope that even happens. Now, of course, we have a quick look at the playoff picture after Week 8. Here are our standings. As we said, TL in first, Hunter Thieves, Echo Fox each a game behind, and a giant cluster at 3. I should say at third place, Echo Fox, C9, Flaghost all there. Optic, TSM can still make it in. Of course, one of those teams is for sure, or one of these teams in that sort of tie over there is, of course, for sure not going to make it. And we're going to see how that one goes. Walter, what do you see in this sort of set of standings? Anything surprising you so far?
Nope, seems pretty accurate. Wait, so...
You're not surprised by FlyQuest doing this well in Summer Split?
Also,
you know, I guess kind of.
They were like 8th or 9th, right?
They were not doing
They were 8th last split.
But yeah, they got their stuff together, and yeah, I guess a lot of people expected them to not do so well coming into this split, but I guess they just kind of found their footing, and oh wow, so one of those teams won't make it, or two of those teams?
Yeah, because there's 5 teams at 3 through 7, and of course only 4 can be 3 through 6. So one of that big group of 5 is not going to go. Echo Fox, C9, FlyQuest, TSM, or Optic. One of those is out.
Okay, that sucks for them.
Yeah, they will not lose to you in semifinals because they won't even be there.
Okay.
You'll win.
Feeling confident to lock in first still?
Yeah, still feeling pretty good. Actually, who do we play next week? We play, I think, TSM.
Yeah, TSM's your last game.
And
I don't remember the other one. It's either way, it's gonna be free wins.
I think Echo Fox. I think Echo Fox. I think it'll actually be a tough last weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Echo Fox. I've got it confirmed in my ear. So 2 a week, easy, first place.
Hope so, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Of course, now it is time for Science Speedway. It's the part of the show where we put our pro players to the test on a makeshift track around Summoner's Rift. Pobelter, you mentioned having to beat Golden Glue. You're seeing the standings here on your screen. Where are you going to be? How are you going to do?
He got 44 seconds. Someone told me he got 42. I think I'll place like top, top 5 maybe. If I don't make any mistakes, it's a best of 1.
You
so
just can't
anything could happen.
lose to Biofrost, right?
Yeah.
Biofrost is down in the depths.
Oh yeah, his was the one I actually watched like when I was like studying this, and then I was like, wow, that's really easy to beat.
Afros was pretty tragic too, actually, last week.
Yeah.
He hit a lot of walls.
I can definitely get below 50 seconds. That's a guarantee.
You've got to beat Caps though, so that you can be ahead of Europe.
Okay.
In preparation for Worlds, you've got to be able to beat Europe. All right, Pobelter, head on up there. I need you to make top 4.
All right, will do.
You got to beat those European mid laners.
May it go better than the Oriana game today.
Hope so.
That's true. At least that one was short. Much like hopefully Science Speedway time.
Okay, so I just resume and then I can go?
Yeah, I'll count you in if that's okay.
You can use each active one time, summoners one time.
/resume, I guess, when you're ready.
Okay.
And then I'll count you in.
All right.
Good luck.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Oh, I guess that's counting you in, so I guess you just go on that.
Good start. He's going the low way around. I think a lot of the best times people have done that.
Ooh, that might be a penalty out of bounds.
Is that a penalty?
That might be 1 second
penalty or something, but we'll see if he can make it up. There's still a lot of room to make it up. We're gonna pop summoners here and the actives. That's where a lot of people have really decided to use them, but I still maintain the toughest part of the course is actually dodging the target dummies and then the kind of corner after Baron.
All right, well, here we go. Here's the target dummy action. He's gonna get around through Scuttle.
Let's see how he handles the corner.
That good of a turn up.
Well, there's the Predator, and he is doing pretty well around that corner. He's definitely...
Oh, didn't get the bounce, though.
Definitely not Biofrost time, but I don't know
definitely not Golden Glue time.
Golden Glue time either, so...
I like that short turn, though, to go up this way, though.
Oh, what'd I get?
47-ish. We'll get the official time, but it looks like 47-something. It was below 50.
I don't know if that counts 1 second penalty, though, for out of bounds in the first turn.
Oh, that's true, so he might be 48.5 or so.
Still better than Biofrost, probably better than me.
By like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's better than me. Probably worse than you. Come back when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
He's looking for the run back. He's trying to go again.
Yeah.
Ooh. So didn't beat Golden Glue.
No.
But you did beat Biofrost for sure.
Yeah, in Scion Speedway playoffs, I can definitely redeem myself.
Oh, you're not even top 10?
You hate to see it.
Perennially a top 10 NA, but...
Well, at least I beat Huhi.
Yeah, there you go. That's something. You beat Solo, you beat Otto, you beat Yankos, Aftermove.
Yeah. A lot of X teammates down there, you know.
Wow, Mark Z got 53 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, he's
I mean, you're flaming
analyst, by the way.
Biofrost, a full-time professional player, barely beat Mark Z.
He's a support. He's probably never played Sion in his life before.
Sion has a good win rate at support.
Oh, well.
Not a good play rate, but it's like 53.
You know, it's fine. Top 11, counting some of those EU mids, you know, I think it's passable. He's still a good person. Now, over the course of the weekend, you took...
when you have the result of that, he's a nice guy. How good is Pobelter?
That's what I say. It's like, look, he's garbage as Sion, but, you know, look at that beautiful smiling face. He's a good person.
You are not.
That's true. Over the course of the weekend, you at home took Twitter in order to call out the most epic moments of Week 8. We're going to highlight some of those big plays right now, brought to you by Acer Predator. Our first tweet comes from Ranger True, shouting out Optic's play around the Elder Dragon to take the game against Echo Fox. And this was actually a pretty nutty game. They tried to do the Fiora counter pick, and they get in there, the Kindred ult on the Dragon, and then...
This was the Draven last hit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was actually pretty insane. Arrow, I believe, off of his Adoration stacks, got 1,500 gold when he cashed in.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
many
juicy
stacks.
to see mid.
Yeah.
It was like 25 minutes of just farming, and then he got the cash in.
Yeah.
Actually, so many Kindred, that's happening so much, like everywhere in the world, Kindred just flashing in and ulting to just force the 50-50 on objectives. So
That's the new thing.
It even happened like twice today. It happened in the
But both
TSM
times,
game
I
today.
don't think it actually worked, because in that case, he like the other guy, like I think he couldn't get the smite afterwards, and then the second time it happened, the opponent didn't actually smite. I think he held it. So both times it didn't really work, but it was still like, it was pretty cool.
Because everyone knows it's a play now. Like the
they're
new meta
expecting it
game on
more.
Kindred is walk in the pit and smite.
No
one's gonna expect
it. That's the next level where you hop in and they're just like, oh, of course he's gonna ult, and then they don't smite and you just press it. But I guess it has to be that low. So
Yeah. Just saying, if you want to bring like spellbook smite, you just outsmite your Kindreds. And
Oh my god, that actually almost happened to us.
Aphromoo
Aphromoo flashed in the pit, and we were like, what was this idiot thinking? He just flashed in his bomb into the pit. Is he trying to steal it? And then we all saw he had smite, and he was like, oh, that was really close.
So he's got that wrinkly brain there for that one. Now, game 3 of the afternoon saw an epic battle between TSM and 100 Thieves, and Brian Whitley praised Haunser's game-winning Gragas ultimate.
Just go Nelly, just go Nelly. Slowly. Go on, Mundo. Mundo, slowly. Go, Mundo. I'm slowing him. We kill. Nice. Very still splash. You win that. Go on, Ash. Ash. Nice. Speeding us. Nice. The base. Zillion back. Zillion back now.
Yeah, that was actually a good ultimate.
Yeah, it split everyone up. Actually, the really curious part was, it didn't show in the replay, but Ryu died somehow before that. Like, the situation right before that was they had gotten a free kill on someone on TSM side, and then Ryu just, like, died off screen to Zillion Bomb.
Yeah, double Zillion Bomb, like, randomly.
Yeah, and then they just had to fight the 4v4.
And they had no ults, if I recall correctly. 100 Thieves had used all their ults, and Zillion ult is, like, no cooldown, so it came back up.
Yeah, Mundo just got one-shot, pretty much.
Yeah,
Double Lift was saying the whole time, like, Versus build is so bad. And then eventually he just got full build, and it didn't matter, I think, and then he just one-shot Mundo.
Yeah, I mean, when you have IE, Rageblade, Blade of Rune King, and he's just everything, just insta-kill.
Yeah, burn through that guy. So, of course, that was pretty good. Thank you all for the submissions. Remember to keep tweeting us your favorite big plays using hashtag #NALCS. Now, earlier in the day, we asked the fans to submit their Twitter questions, and we're here to answer them as well. So our first one is from Chris Christensen, who asks, we've seen summoner spells buffed and nerfed a ton lately in an attempt to see meta changes, but Flash remains the same and incredibly powerful. Is there a world where the cooldown is nerfed, Ghost is buffed, or something else, we finally see a change to it? How do you feel about Flash being in like every game?
I think I remember reading like years ago on the forum, like one of the lead game developers said that League at this point is just balanced entirely around Flash. So I think that's going to be a constant no matter what. Like Flash is just going to be the same, and probably every other summoner spell will be balanced around that. I think I saw Ghost buffs on PBE a while ago, but they never went through. Ghost is kind of tricky too. Like mobility in general, if it's too strong, then everyone just takes it. Like there was that meta at Worlds a few years ago where mid laners just went Flash Ghost every single game. Yeah.
And every first gank was just mid laner pressing Ghost and running away.
Yeah.
I mean,
trying to run up on Gragas.
It's tough because it's like, for me, I like Flash being in the game because I think it's the most exciting summoner, right? As far as like playmaking ability and things that you can actually do. And there's so many champs that feel so dependent. It's like Malphite without Flash ultimate, like just kind of wanders in at you, and like, you know, there's a lot of champions I feel like that are pretty garbage for their engage.
But if no one has Flash, Malphite just like hits
Malphite
every
would be the
spell
most
ever,
broken character if no one had Flash. Malphite would just be able to.
If he's out of vision, but if he's like walking slowly towards you, you're just kind of walking slowly away. I don't know. I mean, I like the playmaking ability of it, but yeah.
I think the game is more fun when everyone does have flash. Like, it definitely stuffs ganks, right? When you're like trying to kill someone, they just say nope. But yeah, I think it actually increases the skill cap of the game.
Yeah, in general, it just promotes more aggression than passivity.
Cool. Then yeah, that's probably a good thing for the game. Our next question is from Delfina Pereira, who wants to know if TSM is finally getting better, and if so, how do you feel about going against them in the last match of the season?
I think they've just always played the same sort of way the whole season, actually, where they just play super safe and they make like a couple aggressive plays, but for the most part, their focus is just trying to make as little mistakes as possible. So, when it works, they just like slowly creep up their lead and then win in late game or whatever. When it doesn't, it kind of looks like they're just not doing anything, and the enemy team is just like beating them and they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, even the 100 Thieves game where they were way ahead, they could have easily lost that game, with like a big goalie, with all the dragons.
It's 4 dragons, like 6,000 gold up.
Yeah, it was really dragging on a while. So yeah, they're a pretty safe team overall, and I don't know, it just feels like they've been the same the whole time.
That's fair. Are you gonna smash them? Game 18?
I hope so. I think if we get 1 win, then we get a bye. I'm not sure.
You're right now 2 games ahead of 3rd place, so I'm pretty sure if you win 1 or Echo Fox loses 1, or like that whole group, but yeah, I think you're pretty much 1 win away from a bye. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's true. We can verify that later. Either way, though, thank you for those questions. Our 3rd one comes from Harris Gaming, who wants to know how you think World's going to go for TL. He thinks you're already going. No one who's ever won Spring has missed Worlds, so I think it's pretty likely for you guys. And you're almost set up for the playoff bye as well, so going is really likely. How's Worlds going to go for TL?
Well, don't want to jump to conclusions or
But
jinx
you're going to
it.
Worlds.
As
the first seed, winning summer split.
It's a potential.
3-0, 3-0.
We could.
Yeah.
Not going to count my chickens before they hatch.
Sure, I understand.
We're just going to focus on winning next week. If we can win next week, that's great. We're going to get a bye, and then that'll set us up for a good playoffs run. If we do well in playoffs, maybe we can make it to Worlds. That's my point of view. I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Okay, I got a different question then. How's World Finals going to go for TL?
I think we'll meet. Who else could beat?
Who would you most like to beat in the World Final?
Griffin. That would be
Griffin.
So cool.
You want to?
Yeah.
I would actually be super hyped about that.
You don't want the double NA finals?
Just bring Echo Fox up with you. You get your rematch with Golden Glue. You can rematch Golden Glue in the finals.
You can beat Griffin in the semifinals.
Yeah.
And then the true test, Golden Glue in the finals.
But he wants to win Worlds, though. He wants to win Worlds, though.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Jensen or
It's got to
something.
be Griffin.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Thank you very much. And finally, Aries wonders if Pobelter would ever change his in-game name.
I thought about it like a few years ago. Like, my name. What if I pick something cooler? Like, I don't know.
What if?
Trying to think of something cool, but I couldn't think of anything cool. But what if? But then I've just had this name for so long now, I'll probably never change it.
What were you like considering though? Like when you're like, what's a cool name I can come up with? Like back in 2014 or whatever.
I don't even remember. It wasn't really even that serious either. I was,
True Killa XX.
XX True Killa XXX.
Mid-owner.
Mid-owner 200 IQ.
Mid-owner 420.
That's a good one.
That better be your next nerf, by the way.
If you change your name to that, just like instant 1 million followers.
Right. When you go to Korea for Worlds, you're playing solo queue. That's gonna be your Turner Home account.
I feel like Riot might even just like, if I wanted to do that with like seriously, they would just say no, you can't do that.
That's very likely.
That's also very likely.
That's very likely.
But your solo queue game in Korea, mid-owner 666. That's the one. There's only 1 more week of regular season play left. Let's check out the schedule for that week presented by Jersey Mikes. And TL, as we already know, they've got Echo Fox at the beginning of the day, TSM to end their season. And again, there's a gigantic, basically, group of teams between 3rd and 7th trying to make their way in. FlyQuest, TSM, Cloud, and all those ones.
The TSM Optic game is actually so important for both those teams trying to make playoffs. I think that both teams got wins that people weren't necessarily expecting them to get today. TSM beat
100 Thieves and Optic beat Fly.
Echo Fox, so it's like now they are really, really kind of on the precipice, and I think whoever wins that is probably going to playoffs.
Yeah. Who's your odd man out? Because you can kind of see the teams right there. Like which one do you think actually fails out, Pobelter?
So is it like whichever team is at 9 wins at the end of the weekend will not make it?
Well, I mean, it's anyone between pretty much like Cloud9, FlyQuest, Optic, or TSM. One of them will not make it.
Okay. Dude.
It's tough, right?
It's hard.
Like,
I don't know, like maybe Optic or TSM, because they are facing off head-to-head, so it's probable that like one of them is going to lose that, and then so that makes it easier for them to not qualify. Yeah,
it's going to be pretty difficult otherwise. Thank you very much, of course, for your insight on this one. And of course, before we sign off, we have one more test for Pobelter. This one, more of a pop quiz. We're bringing back Azale facts instead of Kobe facts. I think you gonna want to go join him.
Do I stand up?
Yeah, you're gonna go see him.
Yeah,
and we're gonna quiz you how much you know about, I think, yourself, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be some Zale facts, as it has been all along.
What happened to Kobe?
We don't talk about Kobe. We don't talk about Kobe. First rule of Azale Facts is we don't talk about Kobe. So the rules are pretty simple. If you have seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you have a couple lifelines. You have 50-50. You can phone a friend. And you do have one more, which I am blanking on. What is the
audience?
Audience. You can ask the audience as well. They're all going to be multiple choice questions, and we are going to start right now if you are ready.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question. What champion was Pobelter playing when the 200 IQ meme was born? Is it A, Orianna, B, Lee Sin, C, Azir, or D, Sion?
It's B, Lee Sin.
It's B,
Final
Lee Sin.
answer.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay, you are correct. Congratulations. And we also have a clip of when it was actually born here. And I think we are going to pull that up. We will see.
This is just what I call pure intellect. Look at this. The reason I can land this is because my IQ is 200. Don't try it at home.
Yeah, that is so old, and that's where 200 IQ came from. And I see it like everywhere now on YouTube, like other games, and then like not even applied to video games. It's like, you know, 200 IQ, whatever. And then it's like these people probably don't even know where it came from, who I am. So it's kind of crazy.
You got to trademark it.
Yeah,
you got to
it's
get
kind
some
of crazy
royalties.
to see that it spread that far.
Yeah, it definitely has blown up. So you got the first question. If you get 3 out of 5, we are going to give you a prize. So keep that in mind. We got the second question for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What champion did Pobelter play in his first professional LAN tournament? Was it A, Gangplank, B, Aurelia, C, Malphite, or D, Sion? And for context, this was 2011
MLG,
Rally MLG.
Oh wow. Can you list the choices again?
It is A, Gangplank, B, Aurelia, C, Malphite, or D, Sion. Remember, you have the help from the audience. You have the 50-50, or you have phone a friend.
I'm feeling, you know, I might not get this one right, but I'm kind of confident on it. I think it's A, Gangplank.
You are correct. Congratulations, 2 for 2. You know your stuff. I'm very impressed, and you still have 3 lifelines remaining. So doing pretty good here. All right, third question. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. How many different teammates has Pobelter had in the NALCS? Is it A, 28, B, 16, C, 36, or D, 21? Okay,
let me think. How many teams have I been on? I was on EG, and then 5 teammates, and then... God, this is so
Winterfox in there. There was roster changes.
Does this include like the 1 week stuff too, where we subbed in our coach Paragon? Does that count? Is that included in there? How did they pull these stats?
Coaches don't count, but people who played in the games would.
People
count.
who played in the game.
Yeah.
So it's either A or D. I'm pretty sure because I've had so many different teammates.
It's A or D.
So what was A again? What was the number?
A is 28, B is 16, C is 36, and D is 21.
Oh, okay. So it's A or C.
You have some lifelines available. Could go 50-50, could phone a friend, could ask the audience here.
No, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't need their help. A.
A, final answer?
Final answer.
28, you are correct. 3 for 3. I don't even understand how you know that. You do win a prize, but we're gonna save that to the end. You still have 2 more questions.
All right.
Don't get ahead of yourself. All right, I'm pretty impressed. All right, question number 4, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, what is Pobelter's most played champion in the NALCS? Is it A, Talia, B, Victor, C, Orianna, or D, Sion?
Why is Sion an option for all of these? Like, I was half expecting for the last one. It's like, how many teammates have you played with before? D, Sion.
I mean, I'm not the writer here.
I mean, you were a Sion one-trick beta, right?
Speedway, we got, you know, it's thematic. We got some stuff going on.
Okay, A, Talia.
A, Talia. Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh, it was Orianna.
It was C, Orianna. You have 23 Talia games.
I was trying to block out memories.
22 Victor games and 24 Orianna games.
Oh, if I didn't pick Orianna today.
So there you go.
Did it include today?
I would assume so, but I am not positive.
Maybe I shouldn't have picked Orianna.
So either way, You played yourself.
Okay.
Okay, we got one more question for you. Final question here. It is number 5. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Which NALCS team has defeated Pobelter the most? Is it A, C9, B, TSM, C, CLG, or D, Coast?
D, Scion. I'd like to phone a friend for this one.
Hello, yeah, friend's phoning in.
Okay.
Before you even asked for it. Yeah,
well, I guess
know
they
you
just-
don't
they
think
heard
you need
you.
any help from
It's
anyone, and you're
scripted.
actually crushing it right now.
Before we get
on
into
the
that,
show.
I actually want to chime in because I didn't think that my Scion Speedway time was going to be left up for the whole split. Everyone keeps bagging on it. I didn't practice. I was the only one who didn't.
You can use this.
Don't believe him.
I'm
He was
using
here
it
for
as
like
my
6
platform
hours.
to
6
defend
hours grinding
yourself.
games.
Yeah, no one. I did not practice at all. I just did it
Dash
because I
can
was like, who
vouch. He
cares?
practiced all day.
In the meantime, top-rated caster when it comes to Scion Speedway. Just gonna point that out. Yeah.
All right, so
alongside
guys,
it, but
do you have some help here to offer? Which NALCS team has defeated Pobelter the most?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought D Scion was the right answer, but apparently not. So
Trick question.
yeah,
The
I want to
answers
go
are-
for Cloud9 because I feel like it's kind of topical to
With the loss
today
today.
and the lot, and whatnot. But
I think it's definitely between those two teams.
I mean, historically, C9, TSM, the two most
do
winning
losses
orgs,
on
right?
CLG
So,
count as being beaten?
No, I don't think that counts as beating yourself.
Okay. You can't beat yourself.
I would go Cloud9. That's what I would probably suggest.
TSM's been better longer.
That's true.
There's like the periods where they were winning when C9 really wasn't, but one of those two for sure. We can go A.
That's our
let's go with
suggestion.
you.
I don't know
Alright.
if we helped you out at
They
all
think
here.
they think C9. That is A. What do you think?
What are my other two options?
You remember you still have your other lifelines, so it is
He's gonna go with
A,
anything
C9, B, TSM.
No, I mean, like, what are my other
C-
lifelines?
Oh, you have 50-50 or ask the audience.
I'd like to 50-50 it.
Okay, so your remaining answers that you can choose
And
from
then,
are
sorry,
then.
you told me to prep this, and I'd also like to ask the audience right after.
I'll like the ask the audience too. Okay, so we're gonna have to ask the audience, I guess, between BTSM and CCLG then, because those are the last two remaining after you have 50-50'd it.
Okay.
So
I just don't know. So
okay, so we are getting the responses from some of the fans, I think, here, and we will have that for you in a second. So
Okay, don't let
it's
me down.
between TSM and CLG. So who are you thinking? What's your reasoning here?
Well, it's obviously TSM, because I remember when I first started playing in LCS, the first time I ever beat TSM in LCS was
Yeah.
2015 CLG
Okay.
Summer Finals.
Yeah.
I remember leading up to that event, I thought in my head, I was like, actually I've lost to TSM, and this was back before LCS. Back then would play other teams like 4 times a split. So one season you would play them 8 times. And I remember, okay, 0-8 on EG,
Yeah.
and then we lost them every single time on Winter Fox, and every time in regular season too on CLG.
So you had some struggles against TSM in the past.
Yeah.
All right, well, just for a fun fact, your lowest win rate, this isn't the answer, but your lowest win rate was actually against Coast. You were 1-5 against Coast. You got
Really?
20% win rate against Coast,
Wow,
Pobelter.
Coast.
Yeah, but we
That's
are...
16%, by the way. 1 out of 6
Oh,
games.
That's true.
Yeah.
My mistake. I was thinking
Bigger
one
brain.
I was thinking 1
I know.
out of 5.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I see
I'm
this
here to
now.
help.
So I think the audience is ready. So the audience thinks B. What are you thinking?
Wow, all of those add up to 101%. But, or it did, and then it flickered down. They're listening.
They fixed it.
It's TSM.
Okay, so B, TSM, final answer. You are correct. 4 out of 5, so you've lost 21 times to C9, 30 times to TSM, only 16 times to CLG, and then 5, of course, to Coast. So good job, congratulations. I believe we have a prize for you. And here it is. Pobelter,
Wow.
top 10 mid NA, a customized trophy.
Thanks.
This
I'm gonna
surely
hang this
costs
up with my
thousands of
spelling bee
dollars.
trophy. This is made out of 100% plastic.
That is gold. You are a liar. That is pure gold. And
Much like your
I
skill level at
object.
Scion Speedway. Pure
Yeah.
gold.
Wow, real plaque engraving too.
Wow.
I'm
It's
hanging
all
this
handmade.
Up. I'm
We
hanging this
spent-
up in the locker.
Yeah, you definitely
Oh,
should.
show it to the camera.
Yeah, very, very impressive stuff. So congratulations, Pobelter. You did a great job. 4 out of 5. You barely even needed these
Thanks.
guys' help. Mark and Dash were useless.
What were you guys gonna do with this if I didn't win?
I would get it.
One of those
It would go to
spoilers-
me.
Fine in the attic, like decades from now. And your
Exactly. It
kids
just
are
goes
asking
in
what
Freak's
this is.
basement.
Yeah.
The rest of
Yeah, where the world,
memorabilia.
that's where Fanatics trophy is from
Yeah.
season 1.
Shushe's still living down there.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of stuff in Freak's basement. But anyway, thank you very much for coming on. Congratulations on the big win on the day. And we are going to be ending the day now, so make sure to come back next week for week 9 of NALCS. Playoffs are on the line. It's going to be a good one. So now, for myself, the casters, and the entire Live broadcast crew, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
9 announces that in lieu of continuing with the roster that has gone 6-1, they've decided to bring in Svenskeren and Golden Glue for today's match.
If he goes for a flash Q and hits it, he will get the kill on Pobelter.
Heal. Oh, he lands a Q. Just straight up clean. Now it's Smithy's team and Sven. He's going to flash order and grab first blood. Q's going to land. There's the ult out, and that should be a kill. Svenskeren on a rampage.
Yeah, go on Barris if you can.
One shot.
Brom slowed, Brom slowed.
I'm saying take him out, take him out.
Go Baron, go Baron.
Cloud9 smash Team Liquid.
Yeah. Defeat the team you're tied with, or be locked out of playoffs here and now.
Solo wants to go in, and he's found the killing spree on demand, as contracts will be number 2.
Golden Guardians are now knocked out of playoffs.
It's over.
Drop the Lambs respite. This is going to be a madhouse, as Dardock grabs the kill onto Acadian. Elder Drake taken very low, going to be secured by Arrow of all people.
I'm going to make a dance into April of the face. Where's the tower? Where's the tower? Why is everyone just trolling, dude? Watch the trade with best, guys.
Hey guys, I just want to say I appreciated playing with all of you guys this year. I'll play the best that we can this game, and no matter what happens, let's just play our hearts out till the very end.
Let's get it. Get it.
Sounds like we're going to war. Thanks for trying your hardest, guys. I just wanted to say I appreciate every one of you.
Pops the ult immediately. Haunter going to try and combo it up. Does get the damage back down with the caster. Slow is good. Bringing a flash forward. First blood on the table and gifted over. Pops a watch just to buy a bit more time. Someday is running in 1v4 to kill Sven. There's again Greg. He's going to try and find the steal this time. He's getting so much damage done. He just takes down Ander.
I got it. There's his healing ulti. There's his dead. He's done. Come on, help me. Nocturne. Bear's no punch.
I'm going better.
Nice.
Bear's so flash. You win that. Go on, Ash.
Nice.
Speeding us.
Nice.
We did it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, baby.